we're heading up a hill to a spot that I heard about on the news. Oh yeah, the biscuits were a hit. I heard on the news. I had to take a little pause. My battery was dying. I saw, and well, I didn't see. My mother told me that she had seen on the news and on Birmingham News that there is an eagle, a bald eagle, being released at the highest point in Alabama, which is Cheaha State Park, which is in Cheaha State Park. So Exploring Alabama Jr. and I are headed up there now. And I thought about putting this thing on fast forward. But man, it's been a long time since we've been up here, and it is really a nice drive. So we jumped in the wagon this morning and headed east, and we have just now got here and we're going up the mountain. I think I missed a little bit of a turn. It could have been a little bit of a shortcut, but it doesn't matter. And it is so hot in here. I'm about to have a heat murmur. So let's go up the hill. Y'all want to watch, or y'all want me to put it on fast forward? I didn't hear you. What'd you say? I should have stopped right there. There was a Skinnick overlook and I missed it. EA Jr.'s with me. He said, we should have stopped there, but this thing starts in about 45 minutes, and my mother would have loved to have came, but I told her we would get up here and get some pictures. I just missed the Skinnick overlook. Son, aren't you upset with me? This is a beautiful mountain range. Home on the right, where the deer and the cantaloupe grow. So we're gonna, the leaves are turning. It hit about 30 last night. Actually, it did not, because the deck water was still in a liquid state. Yeah, I missed a turn. I could have came a whole different way, but like I say, it's been many moons since we ventured up here. If you get car sick, let me know. I'll pull over. I think they're, well, we know. I'm anticipating another Skinnick overlook, but it's just hard to tell these days. I think our destination is that farthest mountain, but I'm not for certain at all. You know, it takes a little farther, a little longer to get to the mountain than you think it would. It's just, this road just keeps going and going and going. I turned the camera off a little bit, but we're still traveling. Hang on, here's a hill. Maybe there's a Skinnick overlook. I see a sign. Skinnick, Bennett. Wow. Okay, here we go.
I see an overlook.
Does it say Skinnick overlook?
Yes, scenic.
No, that's a Skinnick.
Scenic. Sentence.
I seen it too, but this is the Skinnick overlook.
Scenic.
Oh.
Oh man.
There you go. Look at it. I'm gonna turn in right here. We gotta get up the hill.
I thought does it go higher than this?
Yes, the highest point in Alabama is still higher than we are, wherever that is. And hopefully we'll be there. You want to get out and look real quick? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. Here we are at the Skinnick overlook. How's your Michigan hat fitting?
Seen it.
I've seen it too, son. This is not far. This is only about an hour from our stomping grounds, Birmingham area. Look at those birds. Oh. It's hard to tell if they're birds of prey or not because it's not Sunday. Man, it's cold up here. What are you taking pictures of? Hey, it's pretty though, isn't it? It's gonna be a nice clear day to let the bird go. It rained and slapped rain this week. Are you cold? I'm out here telling a nature story. Okay, let's go. Ooh, look at those ants. Okay, we're heading out now. Let's go.
It's freezing.
Huh?
It's freezing. Not even all that I'm wearing. That doesn't.
There's yellow police tape right there on the edge. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. Yes, there was a chill in the air. So we have passed 3 cars since we got up here, but it is cold. We're gonna do a couple more things in this area since we're here. I have caught wind that there is a museum with many a gun in this area.
There's a museum with
historical World War I, World War II, and hopefully a little bit of Civil War stuff. I'm not sure. We're gonna go to it, and there's a couple of museums. There's one next to it, a natural history museum. We're gonna hit it, maybe, but we're not sure yet. We just got to get a plan and figure out what we have time to do. Everybody else is spread out, so EA Jr. and I hit the road. Okay, counting cars. Let's waste time counting cars. Why aren't you looking at me, my child? Hey, I want to show you that sign. I don't think I turned the camera back on in time. I started singing that song to EA Jr. and he didn't like it. If I lay here. They said we have 3 miles at 45 miles an hour. That's going to take us how long, my child? We have 3 miles to go at 45 miles an hour. You know, those are the world's worth math problems, and I'm still mad that teachers made us do that stuff because nobody knows the answers to those things. EA Jr. just told me that's a simple thing. I'm handing him a pen and a piece of paper. You can turn the paper over and use a clean side. I can't move the camera around because I'm pedaling the wagon.
There's a nice.
Okay, go to the other side. We're going 45 miles an hour. We're not right now because we're turning, but the speed limit is 45. And we have 3 miles to go. How long is it going to take? How long is it going to take us to get there? 15 what?
I don't know. 15
Well, what's your unit of measure? You got
minutes.
a 45. What's that? That's miles per hour.
That's your dividend.
And we've got 3 miles.
3 can go into 4 1, so I put a 1 there. Look.
Okay, here's his note. I'm gonna hold it up. He divided that. Can you see that? I can't look at it to make sure you can see it. He divided 45 by 3 and ended up with 15.
I'll show you. Okay, 3 goes into 4 once, so I put 3, and then
yeah, I understand the math on.
Then you bring down your 5. 3 can go into 15 5 times, so that's 15 minus 15, which is 0.
So what's the 15?
I don't know.
Is that minutes?
Yeah, that's minutes.
That's 15. How many 15 minutes are there in 1 hour? Well, think about it. 15 times 2 is what? 30. That's 30 minutes. So there's 4 15 minutes in an hour, right? Right? 15 minutes. There's 4 15 minutes in an hour.
Yeah, I was thinking.
So if it takes us 15 minutes to go 3 miles, that means in 1 hour we would only go 3, 6, 9, 12 miles. So I'm afraid you're lacking. See?
Okay, well, I know my division's correct.
Well, I can divide 10 by 2 also, but that doesn't answer my question. That's why these are math problems that teachers made up just to make kids hurt and feel pain. We're going 45 miles an hour, which we are right now. And
36, 9, 12, 15, 16.
And back then we had 3 miles to go. How long will it take us to get there?
15 minutes.
I'm getting car sickness feeling, trying to look around and think at the same time.
Ask Siri.
Siri doesn't play on my phone. You know what Siri does?
Google.
Siri goes and says, "Hey Google, this person needs a question of this. Can you answer it?"
Ask Google.
I do Android. He does Siri, but he doesn't know that Siri actually contacts Google for all
But
the
you
answers.
told me that a million times.
Hey, look, there's a bus. Welcome to Cheaha State Park, House Point in Alabama. Hey, we did it. If I lay here,
If you ask Google 45
if I just
times
lay
3,
here,
they'll say 15.
would you like? Oh, look, they brought their own rocks with them. I guess they already unloaded all the rocks. Wonder why they brought these big rocks. I think we're almost here. Want you need a piece of gum?
Is your phone?
My phone? Yeah, you can say a phone. What you want to do with it? Are you going to?
I'm gonna
Oh,
ask
you're gonna
45 times 3. I mean divided. By.
Son, I know. Here, go. Take it. Calculators on the front. Or you can just say, yeah, your math is right.
45 divided by 3.
Take this left. You won't find that on any map.
15, right?
It is 15.
Yeah.
But that does not answer my question.
Look.
My precious little one. I can't look. There's a curve right here.
Equals
And I've got to stay in between the yellow lines and the little white one.
15.
Oh, we're here. Okay, we gotta
Knew it.
get. Holy smack-a-moly! Look at all the people. They're coming up here for bird view. I guess that's what they're here for. There's a Walt Farr Indian Relic Museum. We got to go there too.
There's what do you call them?
Are you rapping?
Arrow.
Right there, son.
Arrowhead.
Go ahead, Lynn.
There's an Arrowhead Museum.
I was gonna let her go. She beat me here, and she's got a convertible Mercedes, so she takes precedence. So we got to go up here and pay money. Wow! Look at all the peeps. Last time I came here, I was about
3.
Yeah, about 3. Where do you give money?
That lady right there.
The cat lady.
That lady.
That's not a cat lady. Can we just go up there and park somewhere?
You just have to pay admission. How many?
Just 2 of us.
Okay, how's the little one?
He's 72. Now, how old are you?
I'm 11.
He's 11.
Okay, it'll be 2 for him and 5 for you.
Okay. If I lay here. I'm waiting for my change. Make that change. Michael Jackson said make that change. I guess. We're still waiting for our change. Okay, we're in. Like a pair of bald-headed friends, we're in. I said we're in. There's nowhere to park. How much did you cost to get in here? $2. Holy smokes, I just missed my turn. I just made a vicious error. And it says that's one way. I'm about to break rule number 1. I don't have a choice. Because it didn't say you could only go that way. Oops, my bad. My bad, dude. You okay? Go wherever you're going. I gotta figure out what I'm doing up here. Sorry, dude. Man, you gotta stop smacking it. Oh my goodness, dude.
He's backing up.
He just got my parking spot and smiled at me doing it. He sure did. Oh, there's another one. I'll go harvest it. I gotta get this out of the window. It's blinding me. Okay, we're gonna wedge up in here. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm good, dude. Everybody's looking at me like I'm about to crash. I might crash. I did not realize there was another place. I think we are here. Take this left. You're what?
My jacket's warm. It's
I
just
told him to wear a bigger jacket up here, but he's okay. It's actually got lining in it.
my pants. It's my pants.
So we're going. He's got glasses. I'm ready. I got something on my glasses right there. I can't get off. Everybody asks me, is this No Shave November? Well, I'm saving up for Don't Do It December and just don't shave January. But I'm thinking about freelance shaving February if it's possible, because right after that is Move the Hair March. What do you think about that one? Huh?
That one's gonna be cool.
It is. Alabama shaving April, might shave in May. I'm not sure, but right now we're still stuck on No Shave November. Actually, I'm not. I just got lazy one week, and Twilight told me, he said, "Daddy, you need to try and see what it looks like." So I did it. What do you think? I know it's a little different.
It's not.
Man, it's cold up in here. This is, what is this? See, I want to build a house that looks like that. That's cool.
Oh, we get to go in a building.
Yeah, we're going to the building. We're going in here. There's people everywhere coming up. Here they come. Okay, we're in. This is the great bird letting. Oh my goodness. That was the loudest door on earth right there. So, we're looking for a bird. You hold this for a minute. Now we gotta get in here and play. I don't see a bird, so we're going to look. Oh, there's boundaries. Let's go right over here. Sorry, I'm just peeking. Is this the professional camera zone? I went in one side, and the guy, I got in front of somebody, and they said, well, he's actually taking it for the Auburn College of Medicine. Taking the picture. I said, oh, my bad, so I moved. And I told that lady, I whispered in her ear, I said, you can Google a good picture of an eagle and act like you took it. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So we gotta figure out where to go, where to get, where we can go. Everybody's doing coffee moments now. Oh, I didn't know that.
Photography class, look this way. Here we go, right now. Where's my button? Say Cheaha! Turn your camera on. I got to get over here a little bit more. Stay there. Okay, everybody look this way, class. Don't hide. Right here. Way to wave, Ben. Nice.
Okay, and then what I'll probably have is you guys kind of move back as we can toward that direction.
Just a little bit
Yeah,
this
just
way.
so we can come back here and have plenty of space to take off. Yeah.
Alright, so you need this group to part just a little bit, scooting back this way. I'm sorry, just as soon as you got seated down, she's gonna I'm parting the sea of people, yes. And because she's probably gonna have to get back here. He is, and he releases. You actually get a little wing thing to go in there.
Yeah, so we want to make sure you guys are kind of backed up a little bit farther because once we take them out, we're going to need plenty of space.
We don't want to stress them out.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Let me take them out.
Stay behind this line right here.
Yep, that would be great. You can stay behind that line.
Right there. Yeah. Does that look good? And then behind that line over there, y'all take a step back just a little bit there.
Step back.
Step on toes.
Welcome everyone to Cheaha State Park. We're so glad that you're here for this very special event on a special weekend to get to release a rehabbed eagle on Veterans Day weekend. It's just a very special thing. It's always a special thing, but it seems very symbolic this weekend. It's also very symbolic for Cheaha State Park. We're doing new things and we're taking flight in a new direction, and we're so excited for our beautiful state park. I want to introduce Stephanie Cadlitz. She is with the Southeastern Raptor Center. I'm so sorry. And she will take it from here, but we want to welcome her and we're just so thankful that you chose Cheaha State Park to do this release. So thank you very much.
So thank you guys all for coming. It's really special, I think, to be able to see a bald eagle be released. So a little bit about the Southeastern Raptor Center. We opened in the mid-70s, and we are part of Auburn University's College of Veterinary Medicine. Our facility takes in about 200 to 300 raptors a year. So that's eagles, owls, hawks, kites, vultures, those species. So we treat them for injuries, illnesses, things like that, and then we release them back out into the wild. This year alone, we've taken in 230 raptors so far this year. And released about 48% of those birds. So that's a really good number of animals that were released back out into the wild. The other part of what we do is obviously fly the eagles, right? So if you've been to an Auburn game or you've seen on television, you've seen the war eagle, right, flying. So we also do that as well. And we also do about 200 programs a year out in the community in the southeastern region for educating the public. So two folds of kind of what we do at the Southeastern Raptor Center. This bald eagle came into us at the end of June. It had come from the Anniston-Calhoun Regional Airport there. It was found grounded, couldn't fly. Call came in and a conservation officer went out, picked it up, and actually took it to the Alabama Wildlife Center, which is in Birmingham. And from there, they did the initial triage of this bird and then transported it down to the Southeastern Raptor Center. So upon initial exam of this bird, we did feel instability in the shoulder, which we obviously knew there was some sort of fracture going on there. So what our clinicians did, took him up to x-ray, and what we found was that this bird had a fractured coracoid, which is kind of like your collarbone essentially. Helps them with flying. So right there at the shoulder. So this bird underwent a pretty lengthy rehabilitation stay with us because obviously if you have a fracture like that and you can't fly, you need a lot of rehabilitation there. So so everything from our clinical staff and our technician caring for this bird day to day, you know, giving it pain medications, everything that it essentially needs in that process. It usually about 4 to 6 weeks before we'll actually try to put them outside to fly and kind of see what they can do. And then once it's done with its treatment in the clinical sense, that's where I kind of take over as a raptor rehabilitation specialist. So I took that bird, we put it out in our flight enclosures, and it's a 125-foot flight enclosure. We put all of our eagles in, and essentially do flight evaluations on them. So over time, he builds back up those muscles, works that coracoid there, and it took about a 3-month period for this bird to really be able to fly well enough again to be released. Well, that's kind of the process of this. I can definitely take questions after we're done releasing the bird. So if you guys have any questions about Southeastern Raptor Center or the process, we can go over that. In rehab, I always get the one question, what do they eat? So they eat mice and chicks. In the wild, they'll eat a lot of fish. They'll eat small mammals. They'll also eat some birds, and they do scavenge a lot as well, the eagles do. One thing you might be surprised when I pull this bird out, that it does not have a white head, and it does not have a white tail. So this is what we call an immature bald eagle. He or she, we're not really sure if it's a male or a female, but it's immature, which means it's in its first year of its life. When they're about 5 years old is when they have that full white head and white tail. But through those first 1 through 5 years, you can kind of estimate age of an eagle because of how much white that they actually do end up having on their head or their tail. So this bird is completely brown, no white on it whatsoever. So we know that this is a bird in its first year, likely hatched early spring. Again, we don't know what happened to this bird. We just know that it was found on the ground. It was grounded. You know, and was injured somehow. We're not sure exactly what happened to it. So what we're going to do is Christopher Dudley, who is one of our amazing volunteers, is going to actually release the bird for us today. We have an amazing volunteer program, and he's completed 100 hours with us, which is amazing. So yeah, really hardworking volunteers. We have another one over here. He's wonderful too. So we do have a great volunteer program on the rehab side as well as the educational side as well. So what I'm going to have you do is, guys, make sure you stay back. When we pull the eagle out, we want to make sure we have plenty of space. We don't want anybody getting hit by wings or anything like that. We want to do it safely. These guys do have very, very large talons and very powerful feet and beaks at that. So we just want to make sure we have plenty of space. And then once the eagle is released, again, make sure that you guys don't rush up until the bird is out there. Sometimes it's not exciting when a bird is released. Sometimes they just may like go, oh, I'm just going to sit here. Sometimes they fly beautifully. We'll see what happens with him or her. So everything should go good. So, but again, if you have any questions afterwards, please come up and we'll definitely answer those questions as best we can. I think that's it. So, and if you guys can just try to stay quiet so it's less stressful for the eagle when we get him out. Back up for me. And obviously we wear very, very thick gloves because they can definitely injure you.
Where do they get your size gloves?
Yep.
Problem flying. Big one.
Make sure everyone can see the eagle.
So he's just going to go 1, 2, 3 and release the bird. Whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, guys, you guys can go over to the fence. Go look at the eagle.
Sounds good. See? That's cool.
But actually getting to release it.
That was awesome. Wasn't that cool? That was so cool. He's still over there. I don't know if you see it anymore, but it's way up there. A long way.
See him?
You see it?
Yeah. You see him?
Yeah. So I learned something. We both learned something. I saw a bald eagle, white head, white tail, eating a dead deer on the side of the road. And I got my little camera out, and I got some pretty good video of it with my camera. I don't know where it went. And then later on there was, come on. Then later on there was a brown one about the same size I thought was a golden eagle. And I just learned that they're all brown until they grow up. I had no idea. That was awesome. And why didn't you tell me? I had no idea that was happening. We're gone. It is freezing. That was well worth it. Thanks for watching my videos. We're on a different level. It's pretty cool out here. Let's see if we can see it from a distance one more time. They do what?
They go up the trees and grab bald eagle eggs.
Uh-huh.
Bald eagle eggs. And then they take them to
Oh, and hatch them out?
somewhere. And then when they hatch, they're all brown.
I didn't know that. This was really cool. So we're gonna go peek around. I don't know where we can go from here, but we are. Yeah, I guess we could. Now we're gonna go up the steps and hit the road. All right, I'm done. Thanks for watching our videos. Okay, I didn't go away after all. Thought I'd show you a little bit more of this place before we leave. Everybody's freezing. Oh, let's go check out the Eagle Wagon. The Eagle Wagon. There it is. It's pretty cool. Right? Let's go look at the other side of the Eagle Wagon. That is pretty cool. Now I'm done. Thanks for watching my videos. We're freezing.